You guys are happy to see him here. I don't know where to start with. I don't know where to start with you, man. You have so many accomplishments and you inspire so many people. So I'm going to try to chip away at it and give the audience a little bit of you and who you are. You know what I mean? So I want to talk about something that actually inspires me a lot, and I'm actually going to play the video because we have something in common, and it's one of the reasons I was really a big advocate for having you come, was we both kind of share a rocky moment.
Okay.
Everyone has a rocky moment.
Yep.
But I wanted to show the audience your rocky moment, and then I wanted you to see my rocky moment.
Okay.
So, Tipnes Media, can we play David Goggins' rocky moment?
I can't fucking do this shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And my mind just kept fucking with me. And kept fucking, not good enough, man. This isn't for you, man. These guys are the baddest motherfuckers on planet Earth. You're not that. How do you move forward? What it was, and it's kind of funny, I was obsessed with Rocky. And I would fast forward with the little VHS tapes to round 14. Round 14 fucked me up like nobody's business. When Apollo Creed beat the fucking shit out of Rocky, beat the shit out of him, he kept fighting. He was a dumb fighter, couldn't read, couldn't write. That was me. He was in the corner, everybody was saying, stay the fuck down.
Down, down, stay down. Apollo dancing around with his arms in the air.
And him getting up, Apollo Creed raised his arms up in the fucking air, turned around, thought he wanted to fight. He turns around and sees this guy getting up, and it was the face of Apollo Creed that changed my life. The face of Apollo Creed. It was like, just by that motherfucker getting up, not winning, just by him getting the fuck up, Rocky had taken his soul. Had literally taken his soul. His head goes down, he looks down like, what the fuck are you? I wanted to be that. I wanted to be the guy that people looked at. I don't care if you like me or didn't like, I don't care. But said, this motherfucker is gonna keep coming after whatever the fuck is in front of him. I wanted that. I wanted that. I wanted that worse than anything in the world.
Who else is inspired by that? I've sat on the couch so many times and watched that myself, man, and it still brings a tear to my eye. To me, that's the epitome of life, epitome of the human spirit, or what you're capable of. You know, so tell us a little bit about that, because I think, you know, we all have wins and successes, and we can obviously talk a lot about that. But to me, what's really important is when you're at that moment when you're just low and nobody's there, there's no audience, there's no fan, there's no social media that's gonna get you out of that. What is that for you?
I'll never forget when I was 24, 23, 24, and I was 300 pounds, and I was spraying for cockroaches from 11 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning. And every day I would do this job and come home, eat like, you know, a dozen eggs, just a bunch of crap. And I'll never forget, in the back of my mind for years, something told me I had the ability to achieve greatness. But in achieving greatness, I knew it would take great pain and suffering for me to do that. You know, I wasn't born with some amazing talent. So I knew for me to outwork everybody, I had to outwork my minimal potential. I had very minimal potential. So in that, I sat back for a long time, and I was afraid to start that process because I knew the pain it was going to take. So in that rocky moment, my rocky moment came when I sat back. I came home from work, 7:30, and I was watching this like a TV show on Navy SEALs. And I was like, I'm tired of not being what I know I can be. Because this voice is always telling me I can be more. So, this is a conversation you have to have with yourself. And I didn't want to have it. It's basically this. What price am I willing to pay? Am I willing to forego sleep? Am I willing to forego friends, relationships? Because I knew for me to get to where I wanted to go, I was going to have to cut loose almost everything. Because for me to be great, I was going to have to be the most unbalanced motherfucker that ever lived this planet.
I hear what you said about getting uncomfortable. You got to get uncomfortable.
People say uncomfortable a lot. There's not a word. Like, I can't write it. Like, when I wrote these 2 books I wrote, man, every time I write these books, I can't write to the point that it took for me to get where I'm at today. It is an uncomfortable place that is a haunting place. Because your normal self does not want to go there. You have to become so abnormal. And people hear me talk. Sometimes I don't even go here, but I don't give a fuck anymore. You have to go to a place that's so dark and so cloudy that's why there's only few greats that ever exist in this world. And when you talk to the greats that exist, they won't tell you it didn't come without a fucking price. And the price is insurmountable sometimes. But what you wanted to achieve meant more than every fucking thing else on the planet. And that's what happened to me. And slowly but surely I started to craft this individual out of knowing what I wanted to achieve. But I first had to see it. And I had to believe, like that Rocky moment, all I wanted to do was go the distance. And that became my whole thing through life.
Give it up. I completely agree, because for me it was the same thing. You know, I came from nothing and I didn't want to be normal. And what I did realize and understand is that the people that were great had to push themselves beyond anything normal. And right, we could talk about it, people tweet about it, and Instagram and all that bullshit, but at the end of the day, people really have no clue just how uncomfortable you have to be and how you must develop this mindset that there really is no more tomorrow. Like it's now. You know, he took the power of now and said, hey, you were watching that video and you're like, I gotta start. And for me, that's what was very inspirational for me. And I'm gonna have the media team play my Rocky video, because for me it was a kind of a similar thing, because I was tired of it, not living the life I wanted to live. Can we play the video?
Right side, put your hand. Watch it now, watch it. Right, remember he's got 2 hands, right? Damn, man, what the hell are you doing? This guy will knock you on your ass. Come on, Rock, it's not a game. You want to live in the hospital for 5 weeks this time? You thought I was tough? This jump will kill you. Come on, get your head on your shoulders, man. Think about the fight. Think about the fight. Clubber Lang's in you. He's trying to hurt you, Rock. He's trying to hurt you. Okay, here he comes. Jab. He's jabbing. He's jabbing. He's trying to hurt you. You gotta fight. You gotta move. He's okay. Damn, Rock, come on. What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
How's that make you feel?
Oh yeah, that's a great part, man. Great scene. Great
And
scene.
you hear it in Rocky's voice, he's like, tomorrow. It's like, there is no tomorrow.
No, but a lot of us think there is. And I thought there was when I was young. And every morning I woke up like, you know what, man, I'll start tomorrow. And it's so easy. And it's so easy, like, you know, I'll be driving home from work every day, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna start running today, man. The second I get home, man, you know what, man, I'm not gonna run today. And that just became a thing of my life. And we always have these grandiose fucking ideas when you're sitting down and it's comfortable. And you're watching a Rocky movie or you're watching the David Goggins clip. You feel real fucking, thank you. You feel real inspired, right? But the second you go to that closet, put your shoes on and shit like that, and that Rocky movie's going, and David Goggins clip is over, and those Beats headphones are off, and you ain't got no fucking anthem going anymore, the anthem's all in you, the anthem seems to die. The tone, the music, everything settles down. And that's the thing I had to realize. That's why when people see my videos, one thing that Andrew Huberman, this guy, some people have probably heard of him, he studied me. And one thing that I am one of the best at in the world, and I have to give myself credit, this guy I'm not good at many things, but I realized